Hello and welcome back to another piano snack tutorial. I hope you had nice Easter. And today we will talk about chords. So first we go back to the topic we had in the last tutorial. So we named the tones. So we started from the A. The A you can find between these three tones in the upper middle. And then you go there just through the alphabet until the G arrives. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is all the tones we have on the piano. And we played then in the left hand also with these tones. So we had so, if we want now to add chords to it, then we need to play three tones at the same time. So chords, the over basic rule is chords are three tones at the same time. There comes a bit more to it, like they have a specific distance. And there are also major and minor chords, but for now I want to keep it simple so that you can straight away use it, and in another episode we will go deeper into the topic. So if you want to play a chord, the easiest way is you search for a tone, for example the A again, and then you play with the next finger, you jump over the next white tone and play the next white tone, then you jump over a white tone and play the white tone after it. This here. So all together we play then a chord. So I know it's easier explained than it is to play, especially when you start, because your fingers have to get used to it, how to play this. And what I recommend to you is that you check directly in the beginning that your fingers, also the fingers that are not playing any tones, are still close to the keys. So you try to don't go too high with the fingers so that not that the other fingers are here. So you try that you'll be close to the other keys. Because if you want to play faster in the future, then your fingers are directly close to it, so you can speed up. Also, it helps you to orient yourself on the piano, because you can feel the keys. So if you're close with your fingers to it, you can feel where the next tone is. It needs a bit of time if you get used to it, but that works pretty good. So three tones at the same time, and try to keep the fingers you don't use also close to the keys. In general, piano keys especially are pretty heavy, so you can really put a bit pressure on it when there's no tone coming. So you can also rest a little bit your fingers on there. And it works pretty good. With keyboard it's the same, but you have to be a bit more careful because the keys are a bit more sensitive. So yeah. So what we did now on the right hand, we go directly to the left hand and do the same. We start this time with a small finger, because obviously our hands are like mirrored, so our thumb is every time in the inside. And so we start with a small finger, also at the A again, and then we jump over a white tone, play the next white tone, jump over a white tone, play the next white tone, and together we play the same chord we played here, just deeper. So, why I go so early to the left hand with it is because chords, you want to play a harmony mostly under your tones, over your melody, and that you do in the left hand, because in the right hand mostly you play the melody. Of course, there are also different songs that were different, but this is like the easiest way to start. So, we had in the left hand our pattern here, when you remember, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and in general we are playing the same, but we add just tones in the bass. So we have the bass tone, the A here, and then we play these two tones over it. Like we jump over a white tone, play a white tone, jump over a white tone, play a white tone. And this we do now with a pattern. Of course we have to jump then with a full hand because we need more fingers. I keep my fingers by side here that you can see what I'm doing. And again, now we try to bring back the fingers here because we want to be with all the fingers close to the keys. And now we can do the same in the left hand. Just take the A with the thumb, take our 5 tones we have here under each finger, and try to play some melodies with it. And under we play 4 tones over every bass accord. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If you noticed, I made like a small mistake and I played the B here. But yeah, it's very good that I made the mistake because you can see why I do not explain at the moment what are major chords, what are minor chords and everything. Because to start to play, it's not really important. Important is that you are playing the tones that are available in the scale. And the scale, we talked about in the last episode, is already baked in from the A. So it's an A minor scale. And in this scale, you can play your melodies. And you can build these chords without knowing which character they have. And it every time fits. So if you are confident with this, like take your time and especially try to get the chords precise. It's better that you train this before you just jump over the keyboard. But if you're confident with it, you can just try with this pattern I showed you. Just different chords, just with the white tones. And you can basically jump over the whole keyboard, play any chord, and it fits to the A minor scale. So. So it's no problem, it fits. Important is for you that it sounds good in the beginning and in the end. The easiest way is that you start with a chord A and with a tone A, and you end also with it. And if you want to try your own chord pattern, so you can go and just say later, okay, I tried this, I'm confident with it, I want to do something else. Then you can go and just search for other chord combinations. So you just take this pattern I showed you and you play them from the A. Search for 4 chords you like, or 3 chords because you start with the A. And you try to play these 4 chords every time in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we start here with melody. So this is what you can do when you're already confident with the chords. And yeah, that's from me for this week. I hope you liked it. Again, if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments. I will answer them directly, or will go to the topic in another video. So next week we will talk about more the chords, for example, what is major and what are minor chords, and also about scales, so what else you can play. And we will talk, for example, about the C major scale. It's also pretty good to work with. And we will bring in a little bit already the black tones, at least, that I show you a little bit why they exist and what you can do with it. So I wish you a very nice week, and we will see us next week again.